What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 4 of the Afterburn Fit for Life show. It's been a couple weeks since we last aired, and Mr. Tankers has decided to join us today. Say hello, Mr. Tankers. We got a bunch of stuff to go over. I have a couple rants that I want to go over, both in regards to our move of the week, which is going to be squats, a rant about effort and putting in work in the class. We're going to go over Danny's protein ball recipe. Go over Danny's balls. And then we're going to talk about, actually I'll lead in and let Pat kind of go into the December referral incentive we got going on. So
last November we had a great incentive. Each person got $50 on their account, the referrer and the referee. This month, even better, if you refer anyone that is a family add-on, you will still get the discount rate of $99 a month and the entire month of December free, okay? So if you come in on today or the 20th, it doesn't matter, you'll get the entire month for free. So the sooner you come in and take care of that, the more days you get for free, and you'll also get the lower rate that we offer.
Right on.
It's gonna be awesome.
And then the move of the week, well actually before I get to the move of the week, we need you guys to throw in questions. We got no problem here coming up with stuff and coming up with moves of the week and I have a decent amount of stuff to go over in my rant, but it really helps if you guys can throw some questions on there. Let's try to keep it let's keep it simple for this first round here. So instead of going to Twitter or Instagram or randomly posting on Facebook, let's start it off and let's just post or have you guys post in the comment section of this video and post, still hashtag the Fit for Life show, but do it in the comment section below the video. And hopefully we'll have a few for next week for Christmas. Before I go into my rant, let's go to Richie and let's have him show us the move of the week, which is squats. And then I'll go into my rant after he's done showing you guys how it's properly done.
Squat down for what, Richie?
Take it away, brother.
Today we're gonna go over squatting, all right? The do's and don'ts. Let's go over the don'ts. A lot of you guys like to lift like a power lifter. What that means is all back. You guys think you guys are going parallel, but you're just doing this and then driving up. No, okay? A lot of you guys stagger your feet in and go really narrow and do this. No. A lot of you guys like to push your knees in. So when you go down, you like to do some baby deer and then push in. No, okay? Feet should be shoulder width apart, okay? Point the toes out a little bit, unlock your hips, break parallel, drive up, okay? Don't load the bar up if you can't break parallel, all right? Keep that lower back tight, chest up, and drive up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do a squat. However, that is how you do one. Unfortunately, it is not how most of you guys actually do one. And this is something that drives me absolutely insane. I'd get up right now and show you, but that would take way too much effort. But you guys squat down maybe halfway. Maybe you guys do a quarter squat at best. What you guys are doing, or what most of you guys are doing, are not squats. You guys have got to learn that doing full range of motion is going to be way more beneficial than trying to pretend like you're loading up weight and doing these quarter squats each and every time you get out there. Take the weight off the bar and do it right. Follow all of Richie's guidelines that he went over in the video, but you've got to learn to break parallel. I know some of it has to do with range of motion and flexibility, and all that stuff's going to get better, but it's not going to get better if you don't start working on it.
Wall balls is a good way to start. I know a lot of people because it's lighter
wall balls
weight.
is another problem. I mean, anytime anybody has to get their ass down to the ground, there seems to be an issue.
It's a good place to practice that.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, I mean, again, start with no weight. You don't need to put weight on the bar. Just learn how to squat, period. It's probably the most fundamental exercise that exists. And so you should probably know how to do it, and a box squat
Box squat.
is an awesome way to get used to, because it'll force you to sit on a box
Yeah.
and get used to how low you need to go.
Yeah.
And sitting on a box isn't bad.
Yeah. Continue with Naomi.
I was just saying, you put the
Transition.
box behind you, you take about a half a step forward, and then you sit on the box, and then drag your heels and stand up.
And make sure when you set up that box that
It's
it's
below-
low
yeah.
enough that it's below parallel, below
Parallel.
parallel. If you set up a box the same height that you're doing your squats now, it effectively does absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
It's there to catch you,
Yeah.
essentially, and teach you how to properly, like, get your weight down there and push your weight back instead of, like,
And for all you ladies out there, maybe some guys want some good ass cheeks too, but for all you
it's
girls
called cake now.
This-
that
Yeah.
They call
you
it
want cake,
No, it's called cake now.
cake now,
no,
No.
it's called cake. Like,
The nickname for a good butt is
It's
cake.
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 You want some cake?
You want some, so if you want some cake,
Is this what this means?
Yeah, I don't know. We about did it though. I don't know.
cake.
Cake.
I'm good with that. So if you want, almost said if you want to eat some cake.
That's a whole different show.
If you want cake,
Oh my god.
if you want some cake,
Or if you want your cake and eat it too. It had to be said.
Oh my god.
God.
ladies, you have to squat. When you do your quarter squats, you're completely working just the front part of your body. You're working your thighs, your hip flexors, stuff like that. You're not getting any glute activation, any hamstring, no nothing. And you're gonna have a waterfall flat ass if you don't learn
It's true.
No one.
No
to
one
drop.
No one wants a flat ass.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
So
Yeah, no.
no, it's not good.
We
It's-
need
no.
cake.
Yeah, you want cake. So anyways, squat like Richie showed you, and your life will be better. I promise.
Yeah. And hey, real quick, you guys out there, don't be loading 500 pounds up on that bar and doing this and saying you PR'd today.
Since we're on a whole rant spiel right now, I might as well just go into the next part of it. Got a Facebook message from one of our members down in South Bay, and Amy, don't worry about it. This is not geared or aimed at you. This is aimed at everybody because we get this exact same statement quite a lot. And so I want to set the record straight when it comes to effort in classes. The message we got had something to do with that they didn't think this class was hard enough, and that the way to make it harder was to remove the rest periods within the class, and the class should just be non-stop for the entire 60 minutes, basically. The mentality of that is completely sideways. First and foremost, the whole idea of afterburn and the afterburn effect is predicated on the idea that you are going to be working so hard that your body is put into a state where it has to work overtime to recover over the course of the next 12 to 24 to 36 hours. Just doing essentially a cardio workout where you're working at a 50% effort for 40 to 60 minutes is not going to do that. You only get that afterburn effect from working out extremely intensely, from giving max effort, from giving 100%, from doing HIIT, high intensity interval training. And interval training is the exact opposite of steady state cardio. Steady state cardio is when you're working out at 50 to 60% of your max effort consistently for a long period of time. High intensity interval training is when you're spiking your heart rate and then dropping it, and then your body has to recover during the rest time. It is a sprinter mentality that you need to have. It is absolutely physically impossible, I don't care if you're the fittest athlete on the face of the planet, to sprint more than 60 to, I'd say 60 seconds. I mean,
Yeah, like
ask the guy down here at the end of the table who ran track in college. Your body can physically cannot work at max effort for very long. It just can't. And if you to sit here and say that when you're in an interval class or in a burn class, that at the end of the 3 or the 5 minute work period, that if you're ready to go right then and there into your next exercise, then you're flat out doing it wrong. 100% you are not getting, you should be begging for that rest. If you're not begging for that rest, then it is 100%. Now granted, every once in a while there may be a set of exercises that's given by the coach or trainer that isn't, they aren't exercises that make you move as much and may not quite spike your heart rate as much. But that's going to be few and far between. The majority of the exercises, especially in burn class, are going to be more movement-based exercises. And if you're not gassed after 5 rounds and begging for a break, then it's you that's not working hard enough.
Harder.
Yeah, you need to try harder.
Work
Plain
harder.
and simple. You're not doing enough. Well, sorry, you can go into this in a second.
Okay.
But it comes down to however many reps you did of all the exercises in that given time frame, you didn't do enough. If I said your life is on the line and you have 30 seconds to do as many burpees as you can in 30 seconds, and if you don't do at least 20, your life is over. I guarantee you guys would be able to knock out 20 and you would work at max effort. The problem is, in 30 seconds, most of you are doing 5 or 7. You're not hitting that max effort, and that's the difference. That's how you get the afterburn effect, and that's how the classes are supposed to be run.
And then I was just going to say, to go along with that, that is why we stress the importance and the mandatoriness, if that's a word, of the heart rate monitors in those classes, because that is a perfect way to gauge your heart rate. I know, perfect example is the first week we had implemented the heart rate monitors. I took Jeremy's class. I remember we all do mountain climbers, and I personally thought I was going 100%. When I saw that I wasn't in the red zone where I should be, and I had my heart rate monitor on, I pushed myself even harder. It was the first time ever in my entire life. I actually felt like I was going to be sick from doing mountain climbers. So it helps you push yourself, and you realize that, which is the whole point of the class and the monitors, and to gauge where you're at, it helps you push that extra effort, and you end up getting a better workout from it. So.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's in there.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to be motivated and find where to get it.
Yeah.
And if you are only doing 7 burpees in a minute or taking your time, that's why you don't need your minute rest. So work for your minute rest.
Yeah.
Work really hard for it so you want it.
Look at any athlete in the world and
It's in your rotator cuff torn right.
look at any athlete in the world and how they train and how the sport is played. I don't care, and you can pretty much go over anything. You look at football, you know what I mean? It's sprint, rest. Sprint, rest. Basketball is the same. It's sprint, rest. Volleyball, sprint, burst, rest. Soccer is the same. I mean, it's all the same. You're going from, an extremely slow trot or not moving to an all-out sprint. And we could go over almost every single sport that exists, and the answer would be the exact same. And the training form is going to be the exact same. Boxing, you know what I mean? You have 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. MMA, you have 5 minutes on, 1 minute off. Do you think an MMA fighter would be able to perform at any respectable level of entertainment if they had to go for 15 minutes straight? No, it would be absolutely impossible, because they would be dead. They would be absolutely exhausted, lying on the floor, throwing the sloppiest punches in the world, because they had no energy. Train like that. If you want to look like an athlete, you want to perform like an athlete, start working out like an athlete.
Rant over?
Rant is over.
Ooh, done.
Rant
Oh.
is over. We will do a nice proper transition
balls?
so that Jeremy
Transitioning.
can properly rotate the camera over and get the focus on down this way. Protein balls. Let's go.
So, speaking of the holiday bulge, we're going to talk about protein balls.
Wow.
How's that for a transition?
Hey, how long
How
have you been planning that one?
Doesn't matter. Nope. I just came up with it.
Yeah.
Don't not my joke.
No, I love
Great
it.
joke, great joke.
No, oops.
I like it.
The balls are sliding
We're
everywhere.
sliding. Is there protein balls? I won't touch it. Fondle.
Okay, they're super easy to make. Cup of oats, third of a cup of sugar-free syrup, or you can use agave. I use syrup. Any protein powder of your choice. It's a half a cup of almond butter, and then a teaspoon of vanilla, and you just mix it all together. Form them into balls. Instead of putting the chocolate chips inside, we melted them and then just drizzled it over the top with some sprinkles. And then you just refrigerate them for 30 minutes and enjoy.
Yeah. And they're really good to have after a workout, or if you're craving something at night, something sweet still is going to have protein in it and help
If
you
you're
fat.
craving balls at night.
Yeah, and balls. These are perfect for Adam.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't tried the Lily's dark chocolate chips, they're stevia sweetened. They're really good. They're good. They help quench, cravings.
They quench their craving. They're good.
You can get them at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Or online, they're cheaper on Amazon.
Oh, they're expensive,
too,
right?
right?
You buy them
Yeah, they're
bulk,
expensive
they're
at
a lot
Whole Foods,
cheaper.
so Amazon, you can get them in bulk. So.
Cool.
Calories.
Oh, calories, what, 85?
85 calories a ball.
Didn't you already say that?
Per ball?
No.
Per
Per ball.
ball. Makes 6
And
balls.
about 5 grams of protein per ball as well.
All right.
Right on.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Cool. All right, guys. I think that's about it. Throw your comments in the comment section below. Hashtag the Fit for Life Show. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Bye.